Hello, Goddess, and welcome to this week's Twin Flame Tuesday. Come with me into the forest for more than the trees. Let's discover and embrace all this intuition sees. Together we shall come to know that which we need and reclaim our goddess power on this twin flame journey indeed. Oh, I just love that. Welcome, Goddess. It has been quite a week this last week. I am actually recording this video just 2 days before it's due to publish. I experienced an intense week of literal blockages within my body that were, of course, those blessings of clarity, right? The blessings that we don't see quite as blessings when we're going through them because they are so excruciating. While we're going through them, they're extremely uncomfortable as uncomfortable can be, but they are blessings because they show us the things that we need to see, so that we can create the shifts within ourselves, make the changes to make the shifts within ourselves and our lives to be rising and thriving and aligning, really truly aligning with the lives that we desire to be living rather than pushing against the ones we don't. And I say that because yes, Goddess, I have been in that space. I'm very much one of those in that cycle with you. I'd love to hear if you are one of those who can get caught up in some sabotaging spaces, perpetuating these places within yourself of not feeling good, right? Of telling yourself you can't have something, of telling yourself you're not good enough for something, and that's why you can't have it, whatever that it is in your life, particularly how you desire to feel. Because it's always the feeling. Whatever it is that you want, Goddess, you want it because of how you believe it will make you to feel. But you get to choose to feel that way anytime. And only we ourselves create the resistance within ourselves that keep us from feeling that which we want to feel, by instead of looking and saying that, hey, I can choose to feel this way, but instead I'm going to create some suffering for myself, and I'm going to look at what is not in my life, what is not working, and I'm going to focus on that. I'm going to focus that I don't have it, so I'm not able to feel the way I believe I will feel in the having of that because I don't have that. It's a vicious cycle. For those who may be new to my channel, my name is Rochelle Richard, and I am the founder, CEO, Twin Flame Goddess, self-love empowerment coach here at Empowerment Experiences, where we are looking for, and yes, finding our power all along this, which is each our own self-love empowerment journey. And for those of us, yes, on a twin flame journey, it's very, very much a self-love empowerment journey on steroids, as I like to say, especially those of us on that twin flame journey wherein we must finally come to accept for our twin flame journey that we have chosen to not have physical union in this life, even if it's just for now, for a while, regardless of what it looks like. Everything about this life is temporary. I know what it is like to be on this twin flame journey and hear people attempt to tell me that not all twin flames end up together, that I even have people that twin flames are, there's no such thing. It's someone who's very, very spiritual. It's just been intriguing to watch how this journey unfolds and to realize that so often, yes, it is the case that the things we don't want to hear are the things that we need to hear. Because in that is our power. In that, we have given our power away, and we are being given this opportunity to take it back. And that's what we're doing. We're reclaiming our power bit by bit by bit. And I was speaking with someone yesterday who has never worked with cards before. He's never had them done, and took me back to when I used to be that person who had never had them done. Well, and I used to have a fear because of how I was raised. And I was so led, which I do, but it was so succinct when I said to this person that these are simply empowerment tools that we get to utilize to assist us in gaining clarity of the chaos that's rambling around in our minds. And I looked in that moment, as I did this and looked back to my left, it was 717. And 717 has been insane in my experience right now. So with that, let us, oh my goodness, let us open ourselves up to the clarity that is now coming for us to point out what we need to be focusing on, right? What are the energies right now? Where is our power? Ooh, in discernment. Being very discerning, right? About what you are focusing on. This is why I often have like a little precursor before I start pulling the cards, is because of the energies that I'm already feeling and that I'm already knowing where we are. And here we are, discerning what you're giving your attention to. And this comes up so much because what you focus on is what expands. And listen, Goddess, it's so important that you realize that what your mind is telling you, it's very distorted. It's a very, very distorted lens. It's that lens through which you have been judging and criticizing and manipulating your life to keep yourself in this little box that you have been taught that you need to stay in. No, we're here to break out of boxes. Just like I used to say a whole lot more, nobody puts baby in a corner. It's time to get up on that stage and shine bright, Goddess. To speak your truth, shout it out. Yeah. This is definitely you, dear Goddess, get to choose who you are. You are not here to be what everybody else has told you to be. Again, you are not those stories in your mind, the ones that other people tell you that you are and that you continue replaying in your mind. You get to choose to believe and know that you're beautiful, you're smart, you're confident, you're intelligent, you're wise, you're discerning, you're empowered, you're rising, you're thriving. The story you tell is the reality you live. So what story do you want to start telling about yourself in your life? Again, this week has been with that blockage in my body. There's been a few of those this year, right? Really amplifying where we have that resistance that's just building up and building up. right? But this blockage is so powerful in the space of being able to provide you some clarity based on where it is within your body. Earlier this year, it was in the kidneys for me. This week, it was still in my digestion. It was way too much gluten, way too much gluten. Friends, parties, kind of thing, celebrating, and I wasn't eating consciously, right? And I paid for it. Because again, it's bringing that attention back to who would you like to be consciously? That's a nice little rhyme there. Who would you like to be consciously? And this is what you're being asked. We have been, again, in this space of subconscious living. And that's what this awakening is about, is awakening into this more expanded state of being, this greater state of consciousness. So you are consciously creating your reality, your experience based on the story you're telling, based on who you're choosing to show up as. We all go through this to some extent in each our own way, each our own healing journey. And you never get it done. Whatever it is, just like Abraham says, you never get it done. This is a perpetual going and growing journey. Even though this human experience is temporary, the soul is always learning, growing, expanding. It's time to allow yourself to be surrounded by a team, a support group, shall you say, a tribe of sisters who can help keep you on track, help keep you accountable. I certainly know for me, I am lining up my accountability partners as well, because I've been stuck in my stories, and that's what I was, sharing with you as well. Why I share my journey is to show you that because of some of the traumas that I've had and the PTSD that really got triggered in these last 2.5 years, because of those past traumas, all these things got triggered and brought up that, in all transparency, Goddess, I have not felt like a leader because of how intense and how heavy this deeper healing has been this year that I've had to go through. But that's how this goes. New level, new devils. And that's that way of thinking right there, in the sense of feeling as though there was something, quote, wrong with me, and I was unable or am incapable of now serving you and being in my mission as I've been for years. That's one of those cycles that need, one of those patterns that need to be released. Again, it's not what it seems. My taking time off, and I'm sharing this for you, Goddess, for you to see, that my taking time off was not a bad thing, that it's showing by example that when you, dear sweet Goddess, need to take a break from something in your life because you need to go within, you need to focus inside you and do that work, do that. And don't feel bad for it, because that is definitely going to be an aspect or a facet of that healing experience, is to not be beating up on yourself. And so what better space and place to do that than with soul sisters, goddess sisters, twin flame sisters who are on this journey, this self-love empowerment journey with you. Because yeah, it's a twin flame journey. However, again, a twin flame journey is a self-love empowerment journey. You are supposed to be focusing on you. And the more you continue to focus outside of you, Trust me, Goddess, I say this from firsthand experience after my counterpart. That again was what a lot of this year was about. You will crash, meaning you will end up with health challenges. You will end up with just exhaustion because you will, without realizing it, until it's too late, you will have been focusing so much outside of you that you fail to truly see how much you've been neglecting the inside of you. And so this goddess tribe that I'm talking about is my brand new, and I'm officially announcing it, my brand new Rise and Thrive tribe, Ascended. Ascended not by way of saying you are done with the journey, you've reached, you win the game, it's all done. No, it means that you acknowledge the rebirth. You acknowledge your up level. You acknowledge your growth. You acknowledge that, oh my God, I have ascended. I have ascended from where I once was. And the Rise and Thrive tribe has certainly ascended from what it once was. It is now a private, low-cost group with extra bonuses and fun things that we'll actually be doing, more participatory, more activities, and private, secure. We had some wild things pop off in the free group because it was open, it was free. With that said, the reason why you need to surround yourself with like-minded individuals who are on this journey reclaiming their power, or someone like me on her journey reclaiming her power, building businesses. I need to surround myself with business-minded individuals, spiritually business-minded individuals, right? In order to continue that. And this is why we say that your new life will cost you your old life. As you ascend, there will be those who are not going to come with you. It's just not in their journey. It's not for their journey. It might be for yours. So the Goddess Tribe, the new Rise and Thrive Goddess Tribe Ascended, all those details, I'm not gonna go into them now on the video, but I'm super excited. I will throw in there that I've been doing goddess parties for years online. They're online goddess parties. We get together, we just have fun, we play music, we get introduced to each other's music. Even if there's an artist in the group and they want to share their songs during the goddess party, fine, let's do it. We'll have themed parties where it's just going to be a good time, and that's included with being a member in the group. And then there's going to be so much more. As you know, there are journaling prompts that we also do every week now here with Twin Flame Tuesday. And those are also going to be shared in the group, and we can have a group discussion on those. You guys can share that feedback, supporting each other, keeping each other accountable on this journey. Because that's what you need in order to really create the results, the outcome that you want. You cannot continue to be living in the same space that's not aligned with the life that you want. Oh my goodness. Screen goes. I'm just talking about the goddess parties, dancing and having a good time. Looky there. The Rise and Thrive Tribe. Any group that I have had ever since I first started doing goddess parties 3 years ago now, almost 4 years ago, 3 years ago, because so much of my audience is around the world. So online goddess parties is where it's at. I get asked whenever I have a group by somebody who's been in my circle since almost the beginning, at least 1 or 2 people, asking, are you gonna bring the goddess parties back? Those are so much fun. So there, again, the link, I am putting the link for the Rise and Thrive Tribe Ascended down below. You can check that out, and definitely a gift for yourself to allow yourself to receive the support from others who are going and growing through this journey as well, with you. Right? Dance. I love that. Oh my goodness. Dance. Yeah. That's just... Well, looky there. Live wild and free. That's my baby there. Look. My baby. Because God is, you get to choose. You do get to choose. You get to choose to free yourself from the cycles and patterns that have been keeping you in that old space, keeping you in environments that, in states of being that you don't want to be in. True freedom has to be something that we experience from the inside out. Just like love, just like joy, anything we feel, only we can feel that within ourselves and create that feeling within ourselves. With that 717, I have to share, as I'm recording this again Sunday morning and yesterday, Saturday, I had so many random 717s. It was, I wanted to say it wasn't funny, but it's funny. It's incredible. It's awesome is what that is. And even though we have 717 as a regular number, I'm going to go ahead and share that with us again. 717 represents current and coming new beginnings and opportunities that bring alignment with your soul purpose and mission. This is again why we're being asked to be discerning about what you're focusing on, because where your attention goes, your energy flows, meaning where your attention is focusing, that's where you're going. That's my analogy right here, is basketball. I grew up, I had no choice. I was forced to go out for sports because I was supposed to get a sports scholarship. Well, I wasn't going to I was not that person. However, I still gained experience playing basketball. And I love when now, at my older age here, whenever I shoot trash into the basket, oh my gosh, it's the best feeling from across the room. And you make the shot and I'm like, yes, score. And every time I make it versus when I don't, I'm taken all the way back to the basics in school. When you're first learning to play something like basketball, where you have to get something over here into or to a specific target there, just like, right, with archery, all of that. But basketball was my sport, so that's my analogy. And that if you were looking anywhere other than where you wanted that ball to go, that ball was not going to go where you wanted it to go. And that's because when you're focused in the direction where you want your energy, which would be the basketball, right? Where you want your energy to go, that's where it's going to go. But if you're looking somewhere else, it's also like when you're driving a car. This is why keep your eyes forward, focused on the road, because where you look, how often, and believe me, I'm going to admit I'm guilty of having done this in my life, where you see something and you're looking out in this. I mean, I grew up in the country. You see some crazy things in the country. I suppose in the city too. What am I saying? Yes. But you're driving and you're looking going, oh. And next thing you know, the car is turning in that direction. So pay attention to that. All right. Be very discerning and catch yourself. This is the key, goddess. Catch yourself. Every time that you start to feel yourself veer off course. And off course simply means out of alignment, okay? That's it, out of alignment, that's it. Because you're never off your path. And I will always be here to remind you of that through all these videos, unless, YouTube, who knows, right? Anywho, onward with 717. spiritual growth and enlightenment. Of course, that is very much where we are. You already know, so trust yourself and your inner knowing. Again, being discerning, trusting that, okay, this feels good. This is an empowering state of being. I am focusing on what I desire. I am focusing on something that feels good, because the things that don't, they can sort themselves out. That's where the universe comes in. That's where your higher self comes in. Positive affirmations and optimistic attitude. I am a huge proponent of affirmations. However, I, again, fell off of utilizing those. And it had a very detrimental impact on me as a result. Now, I'm all about those affirmations, because whatever follows I am will come looking for you. And again, the story that you tell is the life that you live. That you are on the right path, all is well. 717 saying that. Strong union for twin flames. Now remember, Goddess, union is about inner union. Coming home to union within. That is the path. Because if you're always connected with your twin, why is the physicality so important? Because of the ego. Because of the ego. That ego attachment. And secondly, if your twin flame is you, as we're taught in the twin flame community to believe that is you, then hello, the path is in you, not in them, not outside of you. It is in you. It's not them. They are not the path to union for you, for any of us. It is about coming back home to ourselves. And through that, for those who are experiencing this type of a twin flame journey, which so many are, not all twin flames are going to end up together. And we've chosen that because it is about transmuting and healing these 3D templates, and the physical world is 3D. It's tangible, it's physical, so if we're always connected, then why do you need that physicality? It's about knowing that you are already connected and whole, and you already have, just like I said at the beginning of the video. When you're focusing on lack, when you're focusing that you don't have it, you're not going to feel as though you do. You need to be feeling as though you do, which that's what union within is about. That's what alignment is about. We have renewal of love with presence of balance and stability. And this love, this renewal of love, is that love from within yourself, that love for yourself. Again, this rebirth into this space of saying, you know what, I love myself enough. I'm going to allow myself to receive the support of others like me. I know that I'm not here to do this alone. I know that there are times when, wow, just to know that there are others that are going through this space too. That's it. Be aware of words you speak and how you are being. You create your reality. There's that 717, pretty much affirming what I've already said. I love that. And that is angel number 717. Again, especially with how it applies to this week's Twin Flame Tuesday. And with that, oh yeah, apparently masculine has, the masculine energies are like, oh hey, because that's the deck I touched. That's the deck I touched. So let's do this. Let's find out masculine energies, what we're working through in that space. Holy moly. Well, happiness, about cultivating that happiness. Again, you choose that for yourself. This is so perfect, because this is what we're working on, right? Cultivating the feelings that you want to feel, that you believe you will feel in the having or experiencing whatever vision that you desire, whatever want that you have. Close your eyes and visualize it and feel that. And then carry that with you and remind yourself that that is alignment. It's alignment with my prosperity. It's how else do you attract money unless you love it, unless you believe in it, unless you know in it, unless you feel in its benefit, in the energy of it. Money isn't bad. People can do bad things with money, but money itself is not bad. So give it grace and give yourself grace for maybe all the ways you may have abused money and may still be, not appreciating it, not valuing it. Because here's the other thing, Goddess, and the masculine energies, masculine wants us to see this, that again, if you're not valuing yourself, if you're not valuing money, if you're not valuing, the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. It really begins with valuing yourself, Goddess. So, take this time to go within. And here is a journal prompt. Boom. And I want you to create that list of all the ways that you are valuable. Every little thing you have to share with the world. Your gifts, your talents, your wisdom, your knowledge. Make a list. Amplify the good things within you. Amplify the good that is you. The greatness that you are. And a second journal prompt. Put happiness at the top of the page. Write down whatever that looks like for you. What is happiness? What does it feel like? What does it taste like? What does it smell like? What does it, happiness through all the senses, happiness through the sensations within your body, within your vessel, your solar plexus, your heart chakra. Leave no stone unturned, Goddess. Allow yourself to see all the greatness in thee. Allow yourself to see all the happiness that's in thee, because it is. And as the masculine, for those definitely experiencing that extended separation for who knows how long, where you're really having to truly, genuinely detach and focus on you and come into your space and your power. This is that masculine energy saying to you, you have the complete capacity within you to live a very fulfilled and full life without the physicality of your divine masculine. I'm going to say that again. You have every bit, the power within you, the capacity within you, the wisdom, the discernment, the support to live your best life with or without your counterpart in it. It's important to ask yourself. Here would be a third one, an optional for those of you triggered by my saying that not all twin flames are going to end up together, that you do have the full capability of creating for yourself a very full and fulfilled life of joy and love and happiness and prosperity and grace, all these amazing things without your twin flame. I know goddesses who are. I know twin flame goddesses who are. And I'm definitely fast becoming one of those more and more with each day, because remember, mine now has a wife and a newborn because of his whole generational curse of forced arranged marriage and forced children. Like it's mind-boggling to me that you literally have to do these things by a certain age. There could be so many things I could say on that. This card is sticking out. Well, looky there. New beginnings. New beginnings. Exactly what our 717 was telling us. New beginnings, new opportunities, and that's exactly what it is when you are able to continue through this journey, because it is a process, goddess. We say detach, but it's not gonna happen overnight. It's a process, it's a journey. But we are on the precipice of this new beginning where you are now stepping into this space of liberation from this twin flame trap of ego attachment, self-sabotage, and unworthiness. Because why do we perpetuate attachment, self-sabotage? Well, it's because we don't believe we're worthy of something better, something different. And so we create these stories that keep us stuck in these self-sabotaging cycles of attachment, of telling ourselves that we can't have that life because, oh my goodness, I'm a twin flame and I have to wait for my counterpart. No. You never agreed to put your life on hold. So with that, then, where is your power of surrender here? I love these cards. Power of surrender. What are we surrendering to? Obsessing about a person or situation? Let it go. Let it go. Ooh. Surrender your ego, the need to control. This is why this happens, is because you're in this space of wanting to control every facet of your journey. That if, and believe me, goddess, I say this because I was this person that if it's not with him, then I don't want to be with anybody. And it's being really crystal clear for yourself on what exactly you mean. Because I had to look at that for myself and go, is that because I want to deprive myself, or is it really genuinely because I really did like my life before I met him, where I immersed myself in my mission and in my purpose, and I was loving my life. But that was how my counterpart was how my twin flame came to be. I didn't believe in twin flames when I first met mine. Not at all. No, I did not. 9 months in. Oh my, and it was just 11:11 on my number screen there. So we are going to, let's look that up right quick. 11:11, angel number 11:11 with today's, where'd that go? Time of faith and inspired action. Mistakes are blessings disguised as lessons. Be open to receiving divine guidance. Rapid manifestation of thoughts, aligned and on the right path. That's exactly what I have already said today. Spiritual awakening. That is this rebirth. Every level, every layer that you peel back for yourself, there's a new layer or level of spiritual awakening for yourself. The spiritual community so often seems to convey that it's just this one spiritual awakening that you have, and that's it. No, with each level, each layer, you awaken to a greater state of spiritual awareness. Trust yourself, your journey, and the divine process unfolding. Divine process unfolding. And with that, our crystal mandala activation cards, which as I do, close my eyes and you are getting to see the cards as they shuffle. They're a little thicker of a deck here. And then we shall, oh, there we go. Oh my goodness. And it looks like there are two. We have Goddess Lakshmi and Dendritic Agate, her golden grace. Oh my goodness, this is so perfect. Enlightenment. There's our, 11:11 spiritual awakening. 717 energy as well. Prosperity right here. Goodness and grace right there. Flow through and around me. It is as though my soul dances. It is as though my soul dances in soft, golden, honey-like energy. Honey, look at the honeybee. Oh my goodness, this is so great. This is so fun. This just got me tickled. Abundant with nourishment and healing properties. Through her gentleness, the goddess offers my soul an irresistible invitation to receive her blessing and emanate the beauty of the divine. There is a gentler way through which I make even greater spiritual progress. I joyfully and peacefully accept this path and allow my heart to let go. Oh my goodness, so spot on. Oh, is that gorgeous? I love these cards. These are just such beautiful art. Beautiful, beautiful art. Angel Balthiel and Rose Quartz. Heart healing. My beautiful heart is worthy of love and radiant with kindness, generosity, and healing grace. Grace! My heart has an unlimited capacity for wisdom, forgiveness, and for unconditional love that brings freedom and renewal. Oh, I respectfully listen to my heart. I trust that my true heart's desires are divinely inspired, guided, and protected, so they can manifest in the world according to higher wisdom and grace. I allow my heart to guide my way. Wow. I do post these on my Instagram as well as on my Telegram channel. My Instagram and Telegram are both at Healing Twin Flames. So that way you, excuse me, can read through these as well. And you can be sure that they will definitely get posted into the Rise and Thrive Goddess Tribe Ascended. And you can join the Goddess Tribe through the link below. It's empowermentexperiences.com/rise and thrive. Right, just rise and thrive. I'm pretty sure that's the web address I made. We just now launching this week, the beginning of October 2022. I am so excited to invite you to come join us, experience it, and check it out. You also get a discount, a membership discount. By being a member of that group, you actually get a discount depending on whether you join monthly, you commit to 6 months or 12 months. Depends on the size of the discount for all my other offers, because there are more things coming. We're all on this, again, this going and growing journey, and we're all on these next levels. And so of course, there's always gonna be something new and exciting on the way. And oh my goodness, all this purging and this healing that I have definitely gone through this year, just like you can allow for yourself to see. Again, remember, acknowledge for yourself. Acknowledge for yourself how far you've come, how talented you are, all the knowledge that you have gained through your experience. Allow yourself to see that all of that bullshit that you've gone through has been for something. But you've got to be the one to allow yourself to see that. All right. So come join the Rise and Thrive Goddess Tribe, Ascended, and we'll go through these journal prompts together. There's going to be, again, so much more coming. And yeah, super excited to be launching this group. I have been missing having my goddess group. I have had goddess groups since I started my business. So for almost 5 years, and I'm missing a tribe. So with that, I'm excited. With that as well, that's this week's Twin Flame Tuesday. And yeah, with that, I will see you in the Goddess Tribe. And don't worry, there's of course a little process system when you sign up. I will reach out to you and you'll get into the group. You can only access this new group through a private link. Again, I said it was private, safe, secure, no crazy Bitcoin people. Just we had so many scammers and such that came into the group. It was no. Excuse me. With that, again, I remind you, dear goddess, that the power, it is in your hands. The power to create the life that you want to live. The power to get out of your own way so that you can. The power's in your hands, because that power has always been inside you. Namaste.